teba ebunge enene negwendete korigia chinchera chiokonekianga amachiko anyarire koba gakobekwa gose koiranigwa erio gochia konekianga amasomo ime Yechisukuru chioboroso anyarire koba bosa abaibori batari ochandwa gowakana fees gokwana koraimeye bunge enene orere eye igo mubungo yo onyeri omusike maina Mathenge anyarire koba kakorwa omubweka nonga abaibori go bagendrete kona gochandika ekero bakuborigwa ebesa egosoa ase chisukuru chioboroso na school fees nabo igo nonya nokogora chi uniform ne bitabu biria aborokiwa bagotumeka iganyare ko bakagoteba nere buya ense ya Kenya nyare ko bagekoriya amachiko unaria umuraibwense omukoro nyagusera Mwai Kibaki anyare ko bagakobeka erio konekianga amasomo ime Yechisukuru chioboroso anyarire ko batari gwakanerwa na baiboli korende gwakanerwa ne serikali.
Madam Speaker, I beg to move the motion. To outlaw discriminatory practices in learning institutions that impede access to basic education. Honorable Speaker, aware that Article 53(1)(b) of the Constitution guarantees every child the right to free and compulsory basic education, and Article 21(2) obligates the state to take legislative and policy measures to ensure the progressive realization of socio-economic rights, which include the right to education under Article 43(1)(f). Further aware that the Basic Education Act, Cap 211, obligates the state and school administrators to ensure equitable access, retention, and completion in basic education, and prohibits administrative barriers that exclude learners. Noting that the Children Act, Cap 141, requires the best interest of the child to be the primary consideration in actions concerning children, including in education. Recognizing that Kenya's international and regional obligations under Article 2 and 28 of the United Nations Convention to the Rights of the Child, Article 13 of the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Child, and the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO Convention against discrimination in education, which requires states to ensure education is accessible, non-discriminatory, and free from economic and social barriers. Concerned that certain administrative practices in schools, particularly compulsory sourcing of uniforms from designated outlets, exclusion of learners for inability to pay school feeding programs, remedial class charges, all other non-statutory levies have the effect of imposing economic and administrative barriers, and in some instances, creating possible avenues for abuse of office and improper financial benefit. Now, therefore, this House resolves that, 1, all basic education institutions shall allow purchase of school uniforms from the open market, as long as they generally conform to the school.
Ime ya mangana ya masomo abarimu bari